Welcome to part 12 of the Dark Souls 3 All Achievements playthrough. We are back to our regularly scheduled program here on this channel. We took a break for a little over a week, maybe closer to exactly a week, I don't remember, in order to play the DLCs. Those were blind runs for me. I have never played the Dark Souls 3 DLCs up until recently. I was able to pick up the Season Pass for $10 when it was on sale on the Xbox Marketplace, and figured that during all of the incredibly grindy, monotonous, and obnoxious Covenant item farming, that I would stop and do the DLCs with this character before entering into New Game Plus, which we did on stream. Those are going up on YouTube. I have some editing to do because one of them got fucked up. So those will go up eventually. But at least for now, those are done with. We are back with our regular all-achievement playthrough. So, like I said, we had been doing Covenant item farming up until recently. Now, just yesterday, I finished that up. I got the remaining proofs and human dregs that I needed. There was an issue. I couldn't, for some reason, get Twitch to work on the Xbox, so I unfortunately did not do any streaming of the human dregs. I said I was going to stream just a little bit of the farming for each item, but again, unfortunately I cannot do so. I couldn't do so. Twitch wasn't working for whatever reason. But I managed to bang those out pretty quick. I had a lot of luck invading people. And during the DLC playthroughs, I had the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant equipped, so as we were going through the DLCs together, I was semi-regularly getting summoned in to protect people, and had a good bit of luck with that. So we're all done with these, and what I wanted to do before turning these in was get, the stream going, get up here to part 12, and we're gonna go turn all of these in so you can see me gain all of the Covenant rewards. So we're gonna go do that now. We're gonna get started with the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. I believe we want to go here. So we're going to do our sunlight metals first right now. Handing in 10 grants us the Sacred Oath Miracle, and handing in all 30 gets us Great Sunlight Spear. The reason that these all need to be done in these numbers here is that we get spells and rings out of these, which of course are required for all of the achievements. Now once we've passed in all of these items, turned in, whatever, we're pretty much just going to move into New Game Plus. There really isn't anything left after this. Oh, and one other thing, if you had not been around for any of the DLC, I switched up my build yet again. So if you had only been watching, via YouTube, just watching my uploads after I stream, this isn't it. Went right by it. Anyway, if you had just been watching, sorry, I'll get back to that thought in a second. So we're going to mark off these 2 miracles on our checklist. Sacred Oath and Great Lightning Spear. Alright, my apologies. Didn't mean to kind of stop short there. So if you had been watching, just via YouTube, or you didn't care to watch me play through the DLCs, you would notice that my build was completely different. Right now I'm going for something that utilizes the Onyx Blade, and just a couple of Pyromancies, which I can switch up, I will. Here are my stats, for those that are interested. This isn't like a meta build, I'm not really doing PvP per se, like I'm not going to do duels or anything like that. So, that's why it's a little higher than 125. Next, go do the Watchdogs of Farron. This build is pretty cool. I like it. It was a nice trade from so before I was using a blessed Lothric Knight Greatsword, which I definitely like. The weapon did really great damage. It was just pretty slow, and I don't know, I got kind of bored of that quickly, and when playing through the DLC I picked up the Onyx Blade and thought it was pretty sweet. I started funneling whatever levels I had to give into intelligence, because it needs 15 intelligence and faith with a small strength and dexterity requirement, which I had already met, and I had obviously met the faith requirement, so I needed to level up my intelligence like 5 or so times. And so I just put it into there and tried that with the build that I had, and it wasn't performing as well. So I decided just to go into Pyromancy, so that I had that good 40-40 balance of intelligence and dexterity. Alright, so we'll turn in all 30 here. That's going to get us the Old Wolf Curved Sword, Wolf's Knight Great Shield, and the Wolf Ring. Obviously the Wolf Ring is the only one we really care about there. That's needed for 30. So we got our Wolf Ring, can check that off on our list. And next we're going to go to Rosaria's Fingers. This item you only need 10 of, as opposed to many of these which require 30. We had more than enough. And of course I used up some of these Pale Tongues in order to do some respecking. So I'm excited to get back to the all-achievement run here. I had a lot of fun playing the DLCs. Ashes was fine. I got pretty frustrated with one area in particular. But overall it was pretty enjoyable. The Ring City I liked a lot more. Just seemed like a much more full piece of content. So give up 10 Pale Tongues to get the Obscuring Ring. There's a little bit of extra stuff we're going to do here, it looks like. Alright, so it looks like I might have done this a little bit out of order, but I think we're going to be okay. There's Leonhard.
Such you will be pleased with me, but be warned, my friend. Rosaria's Fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all but do not force your romance upon Rosaria's Fingers need otherwise you are free but do not force.
Alright, so once we speak with Leonhard, we're going to travel to Firelink Shrine and then warp back here. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's because there are the slugs back there. We can't use the bonfire. So we're just going to warp here and go back. Now hopefully Rosaria should be dead. There should be a black eye orb in front of her. Now the reason we're doing this is that when we get back, if she's dead, we get her soul. Or sorry, we kill Leonard for killing her. He drops Rosaria's soul, and we transpose Rosaria's soul with Lidlith in order to get the bountiful sunlight miracle. Alright, good, and it looks like it worked. So we get the black eye orb. Now alright, now that we have the black eye orb, we're going to warp to the Aldrich boss fight bonfire. It's going to allow us to invade Leonard. Alright, so now we're going to use the orb to invade Leonard and murder him. This can be a little bit of a tricky fight. I feel like I remember my first time around doing this.
Well,
I had some trouble.
Well, never expected to see you here. Couldn't resist her any longer in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess. No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin. What do you want with her soul? Isn't flesh enough for a sick beast? Blessed Rosaria.
Alright, that wasn't that bad. There we go. So now, like I said, we're gonna go transpose that soul. More bountiful sunlight. And of course we will check that off on the checklist here. I feel like I have missed a few of these miracles when checking them off, so I'm just gonna go into my inventory and double check. I think I got a little lazy. Yep, so I missed replenishment. Caressing tears. Tears of denial. Oh, I'm a dummy. Homeward. I think I must have just bought all these and forgot to check them off. Force. So the only one we're going to be missing now is Dark Moonblade, which we're about to get shortly. Meaning that we will get an achievement. Alright, so next we're going to go do the Mound Maker's Covenant. So we'll travel to the Pit of Hollows. This will get us the Pyromancy warmth. So we can mark that down. Now we're going to go do the Blade of the...
Oh, if I can My Blade of the Dark Moon. I, Yorshka, this is a wonder of the dark. Please, take as a shade of Father Gwyn, and persevere in thy night. I would speak to my brother of this one day. I speak of thee, of course.
Alright, so there's a ring that we needed in Dark Moon Blade. And on screen, of course you're not going to be able to see it, but the achievement Master of Miracles just popped for me for acquiring all miracles. And we're going to mark off the ring as well.
Off so soon, may the dark moon.
And lastly, we're going to do the Eldritch Faithful. And assuming that I'm not missing anything here, this is also going to get us the achievement for Master of Sorceries. It's Great Deep Soul. There we go. just popped on screen. Master of Sorceries. Acquire all sorceries. Very exciting. So all we have left is one pyromancy, which is Boulder Heave. Trying to remember how we get that. Soul transposition of Soul of a Stray Demon. So we're gonna have to kill that stray demon in our next playthrough. Alright, so we've done all of our Covenant stuff. Take this one off and just put it here, I guess. So that's basically it for this playthrough. We are good to move into New Game Plus and work towards our other endings. Let's see here, I guess I should skim over everything real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. I do know that we are missing a gesture, the prostration gesture. We did that because we screwed up a little bit. So we don't have call over. Received after you trade a homeward bone for the first time with the crows. Okay, so we can get that right now. Hate how long this takes to load. Can actually go out this way. There we go. So that's the call over gesture. We're also missing dignified bow. Received from meeting Uria of Londor. Oh, we've definitely met her. Have we not? Dignified bow. Okay, so I must have forgot to check that one off. Oh, sorry, proper bow, not dignified bow. Proper bow. Received when summoning Yellowfinger, Heisel, and Farron Keep. Steps to make her sign appear. Kill her when she evades in Road of Sacrifices after the Halfway Fortress bonfire or in Farron Keep after the Old Wolf bonfire. Down the ladder, up some stairs after 2 Elder Grooves. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to worry about that in our next playthrough. Then the other one we don't have is prostration. Proceed from Patches after replying no when he asks for forgiveness in Firelink, or after confronting him in the Cathedral of the Deep after he lowers the bridge with "You know who I am." Okay. So that's fine. Those will be acquired in our next new game cycle. What else do we want to check? Check rings as well. It's going to take just a moment here, so bear with me. Managed to get some +3 rings from the DLC, which is great. Alright, good. So we're all caught up with our rings too. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's safe for us to move forward. Yeah, let's just go for it. If I fucked anything up, I can always go back and adjust it. I hope. Here we go. This guide is super convenient in that you just go right back into the pages you may have been following previously, you know, to go through the game the first time. So right here we're back at our first page looking at the Cemetery of Ash walkthrough, and he's got these nice little sectioned off areas throughout the walkthrough that are marked off in red, and in bold it'll say New Game Plus or New Game Plus 2. And tell you where things that you couldn't get the first time around, or things that you need to do in future playthroughs are, which is pretty great. Alright, so we're back at the beginning of the game. You can get rid of these. And these are definitely going to go by much faster than our first playthrough, I'm sure, as you would expect. However, we're still going to, you know, pick things up as we go. You know, try not to rush too much. It's only going to lead to me making mistakes. And dying when I don't need to die. And pretty early on here, we're going to be getting our first New Game Plus item, which is the Speckled Stone Plate Ring +1. Right there. I'm going to wait to check that off, because this guy's about to hit us. But I was too late. Anyway, so we're gonna check that ring off now. It's interesting, so that's Speckled Stone Plate Ring, that version of it, the speckled version, because there's magic and flame and thunder and dark. That one kind of covers all four different little bits, but of course you don't get as strong of a protection. For some reason that ring only goes up to +1, there isn't a +2, as there are with the rest of them. Udex Gundyr shouldn't be too difficult for us, especially considering we are going to throw some pretty hefty fireballs at him in his second stage. Think we care too much about the rest of the shit around there. Alright. Having a wee bit of trouble, I guess.
I've lost and Yashin as is thy will.
Alright, so we're gonna buy the tower key right out of the gate here. Reason why we're doing that is that we have that interaction with Patches where he locks us in the tower. Hopefully we can not forgive him and get that gesture out of him as soon as possible. Just in case I manage to fuck it up in the cathedral again.
I'm right to law to this. Very well, then take. Farewell, Ashen One. May
Might as well go up here and see what happens. Seems like a great place for an illusory wall. Too bad. So nothing from patches quite yet. Maybe that happens later. I know it's detailed out to some extent in the guide, so if we're not having any luck right now, obviously we'll just wait. Alright, so now we're going to move into the High Wall of Lothric. Oh, wow, a summon sign. Ooh, gorgeous.
Hello.
Alright, so we still have a little while before we're going to be looking out for a new game plus only item. Oh boy, Osama Vin Diesel. Interesting. got some good lag right now. Are you fucking serious? Really have no idea what's going on. I'm just waiting for myself to just die out of nowhere. I think we're good. Jesus. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be much quicker this time around. Also apologize if I've been pretty quiet. Alright, so around here should be our next thing that we need. Our next ring. Flesh Bite Ring +1. So we gotta make it across there. Okay. Fuck. That was absolutely terrible. Alright, good. So you don't need to come from that other angle. Hey, there we go. Alright, there's the Flesh Bite Ring +1. And that is all for New Game Plus related stuff in this area. All we're doing here is I'm just going to open up this little shortcut. Not super important. But it can help later if I need to come back for anything. And yeah, now we can just move on to Vort. Plowing right through these places.
I knew they have to their careful. Ungo the.
Let's go take out Vort. I'm going to be skipping cutscenes this time around, just to condense things as much as possible. quick and easy. Thank you for your help, Hexus District. Goodbye. Could sequence break and go take out the dancer right now, but I suppose we'll wait. We'll do everything in order here. Alright, now the guide has us going back to Firelink here, getting the tower key and doing that. Or not. That's okay. Doesn't matter. So anyway, they have us getting the tower key now, heading up, and going outside. Come on now. Oh, okay, so all they do is go upstairs and take the Firekeeper Soul, which we already did. That's fine. So we're gonna take this down. No! It's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bummer. So I guess we still don't have any interaction with Patches this time through the tower. Not a big deal. But anyway, we can at least try to get our souls back. It's not like we need that Firekeeper set, or the ring per se. We're just gonna open up the other side of this tower here, and then head back to the undead settlement. Come on. Fuck off. I don't understand that. This is such a waste of time. Yeah, alright, let's just get our fucking souls and go to the undead settlement. Happy Dark Souls? Took the easy way.
please. Oh, to be, I have some about say. I was,
Okay. So we can snag our free levels out of this guy, but of course that's what starts the Usurpation of Fire ending, so we're going to basically get our levels, and then by giving the Firekeeper's Soul to the Firekeeper, it removes the Dark Sigils, so that we don't get the wrong ending.
oh, this and I. Then shall be. Then shall we begin? Then shall we begin, Ben? Then shall we begin, Ben? Then shall we begin?
Just going all stamina here, why not?
Be safe.
So now we're just going out of here and then coming right back, making sure that he's dead, and then we'll be good to proceed on. Alrighty. Sorry for that pause there. He's dead. Here's Yuria. Do you have anything that I want? Sure. Let's buy 200 poison throwing knives. Just because we can.
Till we meet.
Alright, so now we're gonna go speak to the Firekeeper. And give her the soul.
Welcome her speak. Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister.
Well, that's fucking expensive. Holy shit. Wow. Is that for real? 710,000 souls. Good God. What the? Why is it so fucking high?
Farewell, Ashley.
Yeah, I don't understand why that is so fucking high. Is equal to the number of sigils you currently hold as a level per sigil. If you have 8 sigils, it will cost 8 levels worth of souls. And I have 5, so it will cost 5 levels worth of souls, which is 710,000. Holy fucking shit. Probably should not have taken those levels, and that seems real fucking dumb. Good God. So I basically need to... Oh, fuck me, I have to acquire that many souls. How the fuck am I gonna get that many souls? Jesus Christ. Well, you gotta start somewhere, I guess. Good God. Do I feel like a fucking donkey now? Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to be real careful not to do any dumb shit, not die, all that crap. So there's duplicate Silver Knight stuff from grinding.
Ashen One.
Yeah, I feel like a real idiot for doing that. Okay. Let's Ember up and just proceed on, I suppose. There's not really much we can do. Okay. So the next New Game Plus item we're going to be getting is the Life Ring +1. We do that before we fight that Fire Demon with Sigurd. At a whopping 405 souls, we are getting there. Look at us go. That's pretty terrible. We don't really have any business over that way. Right? Get a free heal. Is that it, really? That was fucking nothing. Oh, where'd you come from? I knew you were here, but you just kind of came up fast on me. Yeah, we are 1/7 of the way to getting rid of our hollowing so that we can get the ending that we need. That is just great. So I wonder if this guy thinks we're friends right now, or if I have to go interact with him again. It seems like he's helping. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you. 6 swings before I could hit him. And we're definitely gonna go hit this shortcut here. Fucking dogs. Pummeled that thing deep below the ground. And it's not really necessary, but I'm going to rest at the bonfire just to reset enemies. At this point, every soul counts. Yeah, I don't want to miss out. Got a little hairy. Also gonna be more inclined to be picking up items and drops and shit on the off chance that it's gonna be a soul.
To be.
I'm gonna ride this guy up at the top, speak to the giant, even though I guess we don't really need to. And, we'll get our life ring.
I help.
Thank you. Always forget whether there's something up here or not. Then I think every single time I circle around, I comment to myself, oh yeah, there's nothing up here. But I do it again. Alright, here we go. Here's our life ring +1. Bring up the checklist. Mark it down. And we can proceed onward.
Don't disappear with Ivan. On some, any, how? I could, I've got, No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side! Ah! That what you weep? You. Well, you.
Pale tongues are good. Because of the inevitability of me switching my, my build. Sure, it's gonna happen in this playthrough, and I bet you it's gonna happen again. Oh, look at that, you can get all stealthy. Jesus. Ah, looks like we missed a ring. And again, for Souls reasons, instead of traveling to a bonfire, we're gonna fight these guys. Over where the giant helps us out on that bridge, we picked up the Mortician's Ashes. There's the Poison Bite ring, +1 right over there. There we go. Poison Bite ring +1. Scrolling ahead. Looks like all we gotta do is fight the boss now. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna head back to Firelink here. Regroup and see what we need to do next. And I will be back in 1 minute. Alright. Let's give the transposing kiln to Ludleth. Don't need to do anything for it yet. Yes, I guess there's really nothing else we have to do here for now, so we're just going to go to the Road of Sacrifices. So in terms of New Game Plus items in this area, we're not going to find anything until we hit that swamp where the crabs are. There's the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring +1 down there. Alright, we're making great time. I'm gonna pop all my extra souls here and see where we are. I know these aren't gonna do much, but it's good just to keep up and check so that I don't spend too much time grinding for this shit when I don't have to. Alright, so we're almost at 30,000. Very exciting. Alright, so let's head into that swamp and grab the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. It says you get it after killing the first crab, and I just wonder if you actually have to kill it, or what the deal is with that. this upper bonfire here. This light coming here from the sun always looks like a summon sign hanging around here. Make this person come up here. Let's rest. Since in our first playthrough I had such a hard time killing Hodrick over here, I'm gonna go do that now. Just for revenge. This is not required in any way. I just fucking hate him, and I want to make him burn. You dicks. Hoping I can roll through them or something. All for a Titanite shard. It's alright, it was worth it though. So yeah, summoning Hodrick here and killing him is strictly just to get revenge on a video game character that does not really exist in the real world and has no bearings or implications on my real life. I'm also going to get some souls from it too, so it's not all bad. Alright, this boy's going to be blocking everything here. Gotta be careful not to get what's it called? Parried by him. Oof. Alright, well he's out of Estus. Pretty sure he can still cast Warmth. There it is. Eat shit, motherfucker. We didn't really get a lot of souls from that, so... not exactly worth the time. But you know what? I feel good, and that's what matters. Forget what's inside here. Alright, so I'd say this place is about as cleared out as I care to make it. let's get on with the boss. If I need to come back to any of these areas because I rushed over anything, then that's totally fine. Holy shit. Yep. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your health bar and you're only looking at the bosses. Alright, let's give that another go. Now, I was just staring at the boss's health bar that whole time and being like, oh man, I can definitely kill this thing in like another hit or two. And by the time I noticed, it was too late to roll out of the way of that crystal soul spear, whatever the fuck it was. That ended up finishing me off. I think I maybe even attempted it too. I'd have to go back and look, but I think I tried to dodge and it was just too late at that point. Alright, so the other thing too that I just realized now how fucking stupid that was is that we have, 350,000 souls sitting on the ground there, and this shouldn't be too difficult to get them back. I need to be fucking careful as I'm getting attacked here. We really need those souls. I'm going into that boss fight with a full bar health, heal up, and make a mad dash for my souls. Getting greedy. killed all the other sages in the vicinity. Gonna heal fully. Good shit. Alright. And that just put us well above 400,000 souls, so that's great. Let's make our way up here. I know this is a silly statement, but I wish there was some kind of soul depository or something. Feel good about that. That was pretty badass. Yo, what's up, Pablo, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Alright, so for New Game Plus shit, there isn't anything, until we reach Rosaria's chamber. We have to give her a pale tongue. For some reason. It's a shit dog. Fucking hate dogs in this game, I really do. So tired of fighting these goddamn things. I wish they could just like slow them down like 10%, and not even because they're challenging, they're just fucking obnoxious. So many useless Estus shards. So it looks like this says, New Game Plus, you must give a Pale Tongue to Rosaria before defeating the Abyss Watchers to get your last gesture. Gotcha.
Of the fallen, please.
Alright, so what's the plan here? Guess we just proceed onwards. Do our best not to die. So really good frame rate issues right now. That's nice. Don't knock me down. Don't fucking do it. Alright, good, we got maggots on us. That's nice. Hoping that our giant friend can fucking take care of this piece of shit for me. Unfortunately, we don't have any red moss to deal with the blood loss here. Still going. Wish you could run in your own fire and kill him. Just making sure there aren't any random things I'm missing out on. There we go. Leeches finally fell off. Plunging attack did not work. we can head back into the cathedral bonfire, I suppose. We got 6 Estus. Yeah. That sounds good. Alright, 200,000 more souls. We're getting there. God damn it. Fucking asshole. Having fucking flashbacks to the first time we went through this area for this achievement run. How many fucking times I died here. It's an absolute nightmare. Pyromancies really make my life so much easier. Alright, so we made it through our first section of the cathedral here. So that's cool. Yeah, our soul count is just scaring the shit out of me. I'm so afraid we're gonna lose this. Alright, so I'm going to be kind of peeking at the guide here in this section because I want to make sure that we get the interaction with patches that we want in order to get that gesture. I know we can access it in Firelink. So let me look at this real quick here. And I know we have the two options in order to get it. Just that we haven't seen him in Firelink yet. Yeah, so it says alternative method of meeting him if you first light Rosaria's bonfire before opening the main gate. Oh, I see if you open the main gate of the cathedral. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do here. See, I'm going to follow the guide in here, trying to make sure that I meet him on that bridge. If I manage to fuck it up, then I can just not open the main door to the cathedral when I come across it, go back to Firelink, and get him to trap me in the tower. Alright, so I don't need to bother getting the ember out of there, so we're not going to fight that giant thing for the ring we already have. That was not where we want to go just yet. Alright, just 100,000 souls now before we can undo our hollowing. Is this the front doors? I think so. No. No, this is not. Alright, now it says head back into the cathedral and go to the left, where the Knight of the Deep was patrolling. In between the pillars you will find a lever. Pull it to raise the gate. Alright, so we've raised that first one. Now we head over here. And do this one. Alright, so let's head in through this small doorway here and take the elevator. Okay, so guide says we can open this guy up here. This is the one that is the front door. It takes us out to the graveyard area. Now, when we go down here, we should see Patches dressed up as Sigurd. Thank fucking God. Okay.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure? I mean, I know. I know.
Play this cutscene because we didn't get to see it the first time around.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors. Where's the old giant? What? What was the bloody giant? Just what have you done? How dare you? Have you no shame? Damn, 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 and damn, damn, damn.
Okay, now the question is he gonna be back there right now? That's him over there though, right? Alright, so let's go here. I will be right back.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Alright, sorry about that. So, what are we doing next? Go pay a visit to Sigurd in the well here.
Oh, I'm some. Did you? Oh, not to worry.
Alright, we can deal with this shit later. Again, we don't need to do his full quest line, all we care about is patches. So now we're going to make our way up to the top of the cathedral to get onto the rafters. This is where we're going to be able to drop down and get to Rosaria's chambers. Alright, we need to be incredibly careful here. It's quite easy to fall off the rafters here, especially given the types of enemies that we see up here. good. Yeah, so I'm just allowing myself to take those hits instead of trying to roll or do anything stupid that might get me killed. Not sure if the slave fell or if it decided not to follow me. Okay, it looks like it fell. Alright, so I think in order to deal with the other two... Ugh, don't even have decks for that. Hopefully we have some bolts. Good. I'm gonna see if I can lure these knights, or at least get them to run and drop off. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was so close. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this asshole's not fucking around. Alright, so we're just saying fuck it to that guy.
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Ah, oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable. Truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
Alright, that's that. We got our prostration gesture. Hell yeah.
Oh, just...
Don't have to worry about any more bullshit from this guy.
Oh, you could try.
Shut the fuck up. How about that guy? Anyway. We'll raise this because why not? Alright, so now we're good to do this. We don't have to worry about fucking up any other NPC quest lines. So we can give a pale tongue before defeating the Abyss Watchers. Excuse me. Let's give you one. Let's back out. Let's travel here. And we're gonna go fight the Deacons of the Deep now.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Sorry about that, I was just looking ahead. So yeah, we're good to go. We are good to just fight the boss and move into the fucking Farron Keep, which is an area I don't love. I'm thinking we'll be able to have enough souls come then. I think. And if not, we can look into popping some of the boss souls we've earned. Oh shit, he's not dead? Motherfuckers. And here's a ring we needed. Completely forgot about this. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. I forgot to talk to Henri and Horace, so we don't get any summon sign. Alright, dicks, I get it. Throw fireballs too. Y'all fucking cursing me right now? I swear to God. I'm gonna get fucking cursed out right now. I'm gonna lose this fight. I'm about to get cursed the fuck out. There's no way around this. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I did not even know that that was a fucking thing that could happen in this fight. I mean, because it's never taken me that goddamn long, for sure, but that's so frustrating. What the fuck? Damn, shut the fuck up. Why do you have to talk every single time? See if Henri and Horace are here, so I can talk to them, maybe get them in for the fight to make things go a little faster. It's like fucking embarrassing how bad I just did at that fight. I had almost 7,000 souls, 700,000 souls on me, so not good.
Oh, I understand. We are your minute maid. Oh, he's with. We are your minute maid. We are your minute maid. We are your minute maid. We are your minute maid.
I just hope I can get my fucking souls back. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I somehow manage to die on the way there. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have popped the Ember, just on the off chance that I get invaded. If I get invaded and die on the way here, I don't even know what I will do. The reaction won't be pretty, I can tell you that much. Okay, no summon signs. Sure, I had to do some other bullshit. That's okay though. Just get my souls first and foremost. Fuck around this time. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Get the fuck away from me. This fight is real obnoxious for some reason. I don't know why I'm so bad at it. I have really not had this much trouble. I don't think I've ever failed this fight up until today. Just now. Dude, these fucking heals. God damn it, fuck this bullshit. Like, how embarrassing. That was so difficult for me. Good God. Alright, we got our fucking souls straight to Firelink. Wow, how embarrassing. Well, hey, at least it's going to be preserved for everyone on the internet to see. Right, fix me.
Well,
Look normal now.
farewell, me. Welcome, her speak. Very well, they. Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, so we did that, so we're on track for our
Gracious
endings.
Gracious ire. Ashen One.
Got our gesture, which is great. Our next stop is Fair and Keep. Almost at the 4-hour mark, though. Do I want to do Fair and Keep now? Yeah, fuck it, we're here. Actually no. Never mind. This will be a good thing to get into next time. Just start, blaze through it, and keep going. We've been at this for almost 4 hours. We made really fucking good progress today. We got so much shit done. We got 2 achievements unlocked. I feel really good about it. We're on our way to victory here. So yeah, next time we pick up, we're going to be headed into part 13. We're going to go through Fair and Keep and everything else that lies ahead up until I inevitably need a break. So I want to thank you for watching if you did. This will be posted to YouTube shortly, and we will resume again tomorrow with the next stream. Hopefully I see you next time.